And hello, everyone. How are you doing? It's Dave Bondy. Wow, we are getting the Epstein list released. It's happening right now. Lots of documents. I'm going to be going over them for you. So make sure you are sharing out this video. Make sure you are sharing out this video and following me right here because I'm going to give a breakdown of what we are seeing, what we're hearing, and this is kind of new information just coming out. So I am going to take a look at what we are learning from the documents. Let me go to Twitter right now. Over 1,000 pages have been released. Over 1,000 pages have been released. And I'm going to bring up the docket for you right here. Their website is overloaded. Let me show this to you. Video file, share screen. Let me show you right now, everybody. This is the court website right here that's listing the documents. And as you can see, their website is down. So there's over 1,000 pages that are being released of the Epstein documents. And I'm going to be going on Twitter here, taking a look at the names, trying to find out who is who. But let me take this off the screen for a minute right here. Share this out with your friends, everybody, everyone watching right now. Share this out. And if you are watching on Locals, thank you, everybody. This is my platform that is free speech, no algorithm, nothing. It's a great place to be. No, I did not download them. I was not able to download the documents. So let me go here and take a look. These are the exhibits right here. Sorry, I'm looking at my screen, looking off to the side. Apologize, everybody. Bear with me. Hello? Okay, so as you can see right there, those are the documents, and there's dozens and dozens of pages. I'm gonna have to tighten the screen, tighten up. My wife's coming down here because the curtain wasn't all great in the background. She's looking out for that. She's looking out for me. So I'm gonna try to download the documents right now. I'm gonna try to download the documents, but it looks like the website has crashed. But I want to stay live here, and let me keep trying to see if I can download them. It's not working. It's not working. The website has crashed. That has these documents. If anyone's watching right now, um, if you can get them, let me know. I'm going to keep an eye on Twitter as well. My wife is also helping me out. She's a producer for the Keeping It Real show. She's going to put the kids to bed, but then she'll come back. Uh, no, I'm just trying to look. Yeah, so there's supposed to be over 100 names on these Epstein documents. And right now, bringing up the screen, I will show you what it looks like. The court website right now, the court website that has these documents on them has crashed. You are taking a live look right now at the website that has the documents, and that's what it's looking like. It has crashed. For those of you who are just joining me on Locals, thank you for being here. Locals is where I post all of my exclusive content. Locals is all about no censorship. I can say whatever I want on Locals, no big tech or anything. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, thank you as well. But Locals is where it's at. Okay, once again, it has crashed. The website has crashed. Let me go on and try to find and see if anyone else has downloaded the names. Now, it's very important to know that these are not necessarily people who are going to face charges. These people will most likely not face charges. Actually, we do have some documents about Bill Clinton. It looks like that was just released. Okay, let me bring this up now. And I know we know a lot of people knew that Bill Clinton was going to be on the list. I think a lot of us knew that. And thank you for everyone who's joining us on the Locals community. I really appreciate you being here. Let me bring it up on the website right here. Let me do this real quickly, everybody. Sorry, I apologize. Here we are. This is one of the documents right here. And I'm going to read it for you. I'm going to try to make it larger, but I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not. Let me. It won't let me. I'm going to read it for you right here. The plaintiff admits She is not. Made no allegations of illegal actions by Bill Clinton. I'm going to read this for you. Quote, on one occasion, Epstein did invite two young brunettes to dinner, which he gave on his Caribbean island for Mr. Clinton shortly after he left office. But as far as she knows, the ex-president did not take the bait. Quote, I'd have been about 17 at the time, the girl says. I flew to the Caribbean with Jeffrey and then Ghislaine Maxwell, went to pick up Bill in a huge black helicopter. Then Jeffrey brought her. She always wanted to fly, and Jeffrey paid for her to take lessons. And I remember she was very excited because she got her license around the first year we met. I used to be fighting flying with her, but Bill had the Secret Service with him. And I remember him talking about what a good job she did. I only met Bill twice, but Jeffrey told me they were good friends. We all dined together that night. Jeffrey was at the head of the table. Bill was at his left. So it's looking, according to this document right here, that Bill Clinton, okay, let me go down here. Bill, this person said, I saw no evidence that Clinton was interested. He and Jeffrey and Ghislaine Maxwell seemed to have a very good relationship. Bill was funny. He made me laugh. He and Jeffrey and Ghislaine told jokes, and brunettes listened politely and giggled. After dinner, I gave Jeffrey an erotic massage. I don't remember seeing Bill again on the trip. So that is just, that was just involving Bill Clinton. And I think most of us knew that Bill Clinton's name was going to be on the list. I think that's something that we already knew, that Bill Clinton was going to be on the list. And once again, those of you who are watching on Locals, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for creating an account. My name is Dave Bondy. I'm an independent journalist, and I'm here trying to give you the latest information. Okay, let's try to refresh this account right here, because this guy seems to have some of the information. Yeah, the website has crashed. Okay, confirmed. Here we go. We have some names. Jeffrey Epstein's list includes Bill Clinton, Prince Andrew, Glenn Dubin, and Jean-Luc Brunel. 166 other names have been released, and we're still working on getting all of those. But according to someone who's been looking over the documents, Bill Clinton, Prince Andrew, Glenn Dubin, and Jean-Luc Brunel. Those were some of the names. No, this is not the client list, and I need to clarify that for those of you who are watching. A lot of you are under the interpretation or the assumption that this is the client list. It's not. There was a civil lawsuit. There was a civil lawsuit that was brought, and these names are just names that appeared in that lawsuit. So some of the names could be business related. They may not be criminal in any nature whatsoever. So I think that's what everyone needs to remember, that there may not be any criminal activity whatsoever with these names. And that's just what I'm saying, or hearing right now. I just wanted to bring it to all of your attention that in no way by saying these names mean that these people did anything wrong. I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm not a part of it. Rena says, someone in the comments says, but were they aware of the trafficking? That's a good question. I don't know. And maybe that's something that the feds are going to look into. Were they aware of the trafficking that was going on? We don't know. Right now, we do know, we have confirmed that Jeffrey Epstein, the quote list, but it's not his client list, really. The names in that are Bill Clinton, Prince Andrew, Glenn Dubin, and Jean-Luc Brunel. I don't know who Glenn Dubin is. Let me look here. Glenn Dubin. I don't know who that is. Oh, he's an American investor. Glenn Dubin is an American billionaire hedge fund manager, principal of Dubin and a private investment company. So a billionaire. That's a billionaire. Let me look and see what other names are coming up on this list. And okay, the website has crashed. So I'm not sure people were able to get all of the lists downloaded. And any of you in the comments right now, if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook or Locals, let me know if you're seeing anything out there, and just let me know. And for those of you who are watching on Locals, thank you so much for being here. I am an independent journalist. I quit my job in the mainstream media. I had a high-paying job, and I quit in order to do all of this for you. So for those of you who are here on Locals, thank you. Thank you so much. I urge you to try to become a paid supporter. I'd really appreciate it. I'm scouring the internet right here, and this website is down. The website is down. Um, no, Elon Musk will not try to censor this. Elon Musk, I don't believe, will try to censor this at all. Um, no, I don't think he will. But in the website that's down is not Twitter. The website that's down is the Justice Department website where everyone's trying to go on this. That's what they're trying to do. And I want to let everyone know, I'm going to make this perfectly clear. The documents dump. This is not a list of clients of Epstein. So just because we say these names does not mean that these people are involved in something nefarious. They may be, but this is not what these documents are. The documents include the names of potentially hundreds of people who met or associated with Epstein. So that's what we're talking about right here. These are documents of people who met or associated with Epstein. Okay, can you hear me okay? Is everyone hearing me okay? There's people in locals right now who's saying you can't hear me. Okay, you can hear me. Thank you everyone for joining me really quick. I really appreciate that. I mentioned you in a TikTok comment for the one that I saw. Thank you, everyone. Let me load the comments up once again. The website has crashed. And okay, let me bring this up. This is just new. This is from the testimony. Let me see if I can bring this up. This is in regards to Bill Clinton. And this is according to court documents. And this was a question from the judge or the attorney. Do you know if Bill Clinton was a friend of Jeffrey Epstein? Answer. I knew he had dealings with Bill Clinton. I did not know they were friends until I read the Vanity Fair article. Question. Did Jeffrey ever talk to you about Bill Clinton? Answer. He said one time that Clinton likes them young, referring to girls. Okay. Well, that's just part of the court documents right there. That's part of the court documents. But once again, for those of you who are just joining us now, I really appreciate you being here. If you are just joining me for the first time on Locals, thank you, everybody. This is my independent journalism platform. Please join, become a paid supporter. $5 a month to support what I'm doing. It would mean a lot to me. I was in the mainstream media, but I said to heck with the mainstream media. I'm doing my own thing. Okay, I am trying to bring up this website, everybody, but I apologize. The website has crashed. Okay, looks like we might have a link to it right now. Hold on. I'm going to get a link to the documents. Okay, it looks like I do have a link that's up. Locals is a social media platform. Locals is a social media platform just like Facebook, but no censorship. Amazing how cool that is. That's what it's all about. And you can say whatever you want on Locals. So if you are not a paid supporter, become one right now. You can say whatever you want as long as it's not illegal. Okay, I have my wife here who is a producer for me. And I have the link to the documents, and I am going to bring this up. This is very long. Let me post the link in the chat. Let me do this for everyone, and the link will probably get broken down right now. Okay. No, just because a name is in there does not mean that this person broke the law in any way. This means that they were associates of Jeffrey Epstein's associates of Jeffrey Epstein. Thank you, everyone, for following me here. If you can become a paid subscriber, I would really appreciate it. Let me give a link. My wife's laughing. Let me send her a link as well. Let me put it up on the screen. I just put the link in the comments for those of you. Let me put the link on Locals as well in the comment section there. It may not allow that link to go through on Locals. I'm not sure if it does or not. Let me know if you see it on the screen. Yeah, innocent until proven guilty. That's what it's all about. Okay, I just tried posting the link to Facebook, and it's not letting me. It's not letting me do that. Surprise, surprise, right? Facebook's not letting me post that link right now. If you see it on Facebook, let me know. And once again, those of you who are joining me on Locals, I really, really appreciate it. I have you from TikTok, and I appreciate that as well. Okay, let me bring up the link, and we're going to read it. We're going to take some time here, and we're going to read it. Because I don't know if it's true or not. Funny. Okay, there's a lot of fake accounts going. There's a lot of fake stuff going out there right now, and my wife just gave me a look on Twitter. There's a fake list going out there, obviously. So don't trust everything you see online. Do not trust everything you see online, everybody. I'm going to bring up the website right now. Let me find that here. Okay, this is it right here, and let me go back. These are all the exhibits right here. Look how many we're talking. I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to send this to, or maybe if my wife can peruse credible organizations and you can do a search on Epstein list and see if you get any credible names. Okay, these are the list right here. So attachment after attachment after attachment after attachment. I'm going to go in and start reading. How do you suggest I do that, everybody? Let me just go to attachment 1 right here. Let me go to attachment 1, exhibit 4. I'm going to try to scan it real quick and see if there's anything of interest. Nothing right there. Okay, so we're going to go to attachment number 2. We're going to look at the documents right now. Okay, this is a defamation case involving a woman who asserts that other females were reunited by the defendant. I need to watch what I say too. And if you're on locals, the good thing about being on my locals community, they do not take you down for anything. You are not taken down. You are not banned. Nothing happens on locals. Everything is a go on locals. So please join locals. Become a paid supporter. I urge you to do so. Let me look right here. Okay. I'm just reading this. There's 1,000 pages, everybody. Yeah, there's a fake news list as too. Don't believe the fake news list. I'm trying to see the names, and I'm scrolling really quick, everybody, to try to see the names, and I am not. Okay, there's very graphic stuff in here. So Facebook could boot me. Facebook could boot me. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. Yeah, Prince Andrew was one of the names. Prince Andrew was one of the names. Bill Clinton, I believe, also one of the names. Former President Bill Clinton. Okay, I'm reading here, and we're talking about massages. Let me just keep scrolling. I'm just gonna. Is that okay with you, everyone? If I just keep scrolling and reading along with everybody, and okay, my wife is also going to sit nearby and peruse, and I'm going to hand her my phone because I do follow some pretty good Twitter accounts. For those of you joining us from TikTok on locals, I really appreciate it. You are helping me very much so. Let me see what we're doing here, everybody. Hold on. Okay. No, my wife is not in the. Someone just says Marissa Buonate. Didn't see that. Okay. If I'm gonna. Okay. No, I'm gonna share it all. Let me just read it here. I'm gonna find names. I'm going to name names, everybody. Misty Weber. Misty Weber is a plaintiff. Okay, let's go to the next page here. Yeah, locals, please. If you are on locals, please become a paid supporter and support my independent journalism. Let me see right here. Scrolling. Oh, that's nothing. Let me try the attachments here. This is how journalism works, my friend. Things are not quickly, and there is some disturbing content in this. So if you are reading this, you need to be very careful. Do not let children around. Virginia Roberts is a name that just showed up. I'm not sure who that is. Virginia Roberts. Let's see here. And once again, these are people that are named. It doesn't mean they did anything wrong. Doesn't mean they did anything illegal. Okay. Looking at the documents, Ghislaine Maxwell, they're talking about here. Okay, someone on YouTube, I need to try to block them because they're I need to ban that user because they're victim. Okay, that woman was an accuser. Okay. Just taking a look here. Bill Clinton's name is coming up. Let me go on Twitter again and try to see if we have any new information, any new names that are coming up. Bill Clinton, obviously, we know about. Prince Andrew, Glenn Dubin, who is an investment banker. His name has showed up on the documents. According to this, the website has crashed. So for those of you who are just joining us, the list of the documents, it has crashed. So we're still trying to get the documents and get the names together, but it's not easy because the documents it has crashed. The big focus right now is on Bill Clinton. The names here. Okay, I'm going to try to go and see if I can find any names that we see. Hold on, everybody. Okay, NBC News is not naming them. They're not naming them. It doesn't look like NBC News is naming names, but whatever's in the court documents, I will be naming them here for you. And once again, thank you everyone for joining me. I'm going to hand my phone over to my wife and just basically just keep doing this and updating and seeing what you can find, because I have some pretty good sources and people on Twitter that I follow on X. Yeah, just a lot of information right now coming out about Clinton. And people are having a difficult time finding names because the website is down. The website is down that has the names on it. So there are very few people who were able to get the entire list. But I was able to put the list in the comments. And if anyone's been able to look through any of these comments, let me know, and then I can I can join. Once again, for those of you who are just joining me on my Locals community, Locals is a social media platform like Facebook, but there's no censorship, no algorithm. It's $5 a month to become a supporter of mine. I quit my job in the media because I was over the mainstream, and now I'm doing this. So I ask all of you to help me if you can with my independent journalism. It would mean a lot to me. Let's see here. We're trying to find the information, and still no new information at this time. Oh boy. I apologize, everyone. Just trying to find some names for you. And if you have any information, please let me know any names that you're seeing out there as well. Okay, let me go. The New York Post has an article up. Bill Clinton, Prince Andrew, we know about them. Trying to see. And so far, yeah, the website is down. Let me go back to the actual document here. Let's just randomly go to an attachment. Let's go to page 18 or attachment 18 right here. Let's see if I can see anything. We're talking about Florida. It would literally take hours and hours to read all of this. What would all of you like me to do? Would you like me to stay live? You want me to stay live while this is all unfolding right now? Do you want me to stay live? Let me know yes or no, because I don't want to upset anyone if I'm not giving you any new information. And I really apologize for that. But I'm trying to read this as we go along right here and to try to get some information. It looks like, okay, Alan Dershowitz. Okay, Dershowitz was involved because he's part of the legal proceedings. It looks like he's an attorney. Alan Dershowitz. Trying to find some other information in here. These are court documents that are related to a lawsuit that had happened. That a lawsuit happened. So yeah, I'm not finding any names right now. Let me go back to Twitter and take a look. Not looking good for Bill Clinton. Obviously, that's what people are saying right now. But this does not mean anyone is charged with a crime. This does not mean anyone is charged with a crime at all. These are just names that have been related to this lawsuit. So the individuals listed, also accused, take a few hours to read it. We've been waiting for years. I'll wait another few hours on the accuracy. Yeah, that's another thing, everybody. I'm all about being accurate. I'm all about giving you the real information and waiting until we confirm something. And I apologize that I'm looking around. I have three computers in front of me right now, and I posted this on TikTok. And the reason I'm bringing all of you to Locals, for those of you who are on TikTok and are following me now here on Locals, I did that because TikTok would most likely take this video down. That's why I'm on Locals right now. I really appreciate those of you who are joining me on Locals from TikTok. I appreciate that. And if you could become a paid supporter, if you're watching right now on Locals, click down there. There should be an area where it says comment. You're not able to comment unless you are a paid supporter. If you are a paid supporter, you are able to comment and you can get exclusive access to everything I do. I have a show on Sunday and Thursday. I post content all day. It's only $5 a month. You can quit at any time. Okay, I know you don't care about that. I'm not seeing any names yet so far. There was comments in there referencing how Bill Clinton liked them young. There's other things in there that I really can't find right now. Dozens of people connected. We're waiting for the names to come out. Okay, I am going to I posted this on TikTok and I asked people to move over. Should I delete the link on TikTok? Because I'm worried they're gonna you know what to me sooner or later. Well, I am on Locals, but I put a link saying I'd be watching. Delete the. Well, I'm on. Okay. Okay, that's what I did on this TikTok video, but I'm worried they're going to take me down. I'm going to take this down, so I'm going to leave it up for a little longer, everybody. I don't trust TikTok whatsoever. Okay, my wife's going to be looking if she can right now. Okay, let me bring up an article and see right here. Has anyone 5 months, 16 cents a day? Thank you, Vicky. Thank you for supporting my mission. I do stories that the media is not covering, and I really hope you can join me to be part of my mission because you know um, that's what I'm all about. I'm all about doing stories that the media is not really covering, and the media is covering. They cover. They don't cover a lot, honestly. They stick to the same old thing: Trump, 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 and they never talk about stories that really matter. Um, Stories that really matter to people. They really don't. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and delete my TikTok video because it's probably going to be taken down anyway. Okay, I just deleted it. I'm going to do a TikTok video once I get more names because I will post that. But stick with me here on Locals, everybody. Jordan, thank you, Jordan. I appreciate it. Is there anyone out there that sees any credible names? I guess what I could do, I could send you the link. Let me send it to my wife. Are you on Facebook? Send me a direct message. It's a PDF document, and I guess what we could do, I could send this link to my wife, and she could do a Control F to search names. Like someone wanted to know Oprah. I'm looking through the comments right now. Yes, I saw a fake Locals and Rumble. Oh, Scott Stillwell. What do you have, Scott? Go ahead, Scott. Can you type the names again, Scott? And make sure they're real. I mean, I want to trust that people have the right information. Oprah was there. Did you see Oprah's name on the list? Let me do that right now. Yeah, I don't want people just making up stuff. Scott, I have no idea what that is. I don't know if that's a credible place or not. I don't know if that's credible at all. Okay. Someone just saw Oprah on the list. Okay, well, let me go to Twitter and search Oprah. Now, just because Oprah was on the list, if she was on the list, that doesn't mean. Okay, here we go. According to, well, you know what? That's a site you had earlier, and that's not confirmed. Um, The problem is I'm trying to find credible information and trying to get the real information that's out there. Bill Clinton is mentioned a lot. Bill Clinton is mentioned a lot in these documents, but we don't know exactly, what role. These are just names. This doesn't mean anyone did anything wrong. Let me see here. Tom Hanks is one of the people in the flight logs went to the island. Leanne, Leanne? Did you look at the document, Leanne? Are you confirming that you read the document and you saw that? Because I do not want anyone just making up any names. Because I am Control F it. See, Control F. But there's like 18 attachments, aren't there? Yeah. So do I have to do each one? Every individual attachment. Okay, yeah. Scott, thank you, Scott. I'm not going to trust that list, Scott. There's 40 pages, according to my wife, who has the computer right now. So once again, no, it's not a cyber attack. Some idiot just said online that the website is down. No, that's what happens when a lot of people go online. And once again, we are looking over the list right now, everybody. And if you are new to my locals community, and if you're watching on Facebook, I encourage you to come over to Locals. Locals is an independent platform. I'm going to post my Locals link on Facebook in case this video gets taken down. Because on Locals, you're allowed to say whatever you want with no censorship whatsoever. So I'm going to put a link right now. Okay, I just put a link on my Locals on Facebook for those of you to switch over if you can. There was just a fire. A fire in New York City last night. A lithium ion battery just caused a massive fire in New York City. That breaking news just coming in as well. That's that's bad for the environment, isn't it? Giddy up, everyone. Um, okay, we have some new paid supporters. Thank you. That means a lot to me. Everyone keeps talking about Bill Clinton, Bill Clinton, Bill Clinton, but I do not see any other names showing up on this list. Yeah, the courts don't work that way. I am on Truth Social, but I do not do much on there. Amthor, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true, Am. Don't know if it's true. Okay. This might be a long night, everybody. This might be a long night. It's not that easy. For those of you who don't know how court proceedings work, there's like 40 or 50 pages. I think actually there's 1,000 pages here. And I'm scrolling through all of them right now, and I'm going to do a Control F. Go back. Did you see all these attachments? Oh, in each attachment, there's dozens of pages. I sent this on the screen right here. This. Okay, then let me send this to you. Hold on. Oh, I sent you an individual one. Hold on. I need to send you the one that has all of them. Yeah, there's 40 individual documents. Using Chat GPT. Hey, well, Chat GPT, I think, is limited as to what you can do. Try that. Try that.
Okay.
Okay, everyone. These are the documents. Well, I have it up on the screen right now. So let me just go to attachment number 32 randomly. This is a okay. As you can see right here in attachment 32, they blacked out the names. So whoever this is, they blacked out the names of the individuals right there. They blacked out the names on that. They blacked out a name there. So they did black out a lot of names. As you can see right there, that's a name of someone, but it's been blacked out, so we can't see it. Yeah, trying to see some yeah, I don't know if Facebook's having any issues, everybody. But Facebook will not allow a lot of this. Let me put a link on the screen where all of you can go join right now. Click that link at the bottom of your screen. If you are on Facebook or YouTube, I just put a link on the screen called Locals. Click on that link and sign up. That is my independent journalism platform. It's run by Dan Bongino, the people who run Rumble. Click on that link, sign up. You'll be able to comment, and you won't have to worry about being censored because that's what Locals is all about. Okay, let me try to see if I get any other information here. Okay, Prince Andrew. Let me bring this up on the screen. Prince Andrew, they're talking about how okay, Prince Andrew first met some of the girls, apparently. Bill Clinton is mentioned so many times. That's what everyone's talking about. Okay, there are Donald Trump references that had mentioned, but it's only that they went to Trump's casino. That's a Trump reference. Jeffrey Epstein said, "Great, we'll call up Trump and we'll go too." I don't call real the name of the casino. Okay, so they're not saying that Trump was involved or anything like that, but they're talking about a Trump casino. And they're okay. Someone okay, let me bring this up. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me bring this up. Donald Trump's name was brought up in this, but it's hold on here. Trying to bring the screen up. Okay, you probably can't see it, but this is one of the victims apparently, and she says, "Do you know Donald Trump?" She says, "No." "Did you ever massage Donald Trump?" She said, "No." And then, sorry, I have to ask, "Did you ever have sex with Alan Dershowitz in the back of a limousine?" She said, "Absolutely not." Okay, so that is kind of some more information there. So when Trump's name showed up, but they're just talking about his casino, and they're talking about the fact that they were asking him questions. So trying to find that's really the only names we have is the big ones right now. Oh boy. Prince Andrew, Jean-Luc Brunel. Okay, so according to this, who is Jean-Luc Brunel? I should know this probably, but I don't. Okay, Jean-Luc Brunel is a French model scout. Okay, that's who that is. Okay. You may want to just scroll Twitter. And when you see a new name, let me know.
I'm just reading.
Oh, my wife's reading it because it's very interesting. What are you reading? Is it? It's very graphic, isn't it? Some of it's very graphic. I don't know. Someone asking about Tom Hanks. We don't know. I'm still looking through the list. I have my wife here, my field producer, looking over things, trying to get new information, trying to get it released. Scrolling Twitter to try to find any new information. It has a lot of information about Bill Clinton in here.
The thing is when you're reading this,
The lawyer objects to a question. Wow. Okay, well, it looks like Donald Trump and Alan Dershowitz, it looks like they've actually been cleared. It looks like, according to so far, that Trump and Dershowitz have been cleared, according to what we're seeing right here. And I keep seeing Oprah's name, but I have not confirmed yet that that is in there. And once again, I'm going to let everyone know that just because someone is named or listed, that does not mean that they're did anything criminal or anything wrong. Once again, those of you who are watching on Locals, I urge you to become a paid supporter, a paid subscriber. You can comment. You can help with my independent journalism. Oh, okay. Yeah, Bill Clinton probably has to be concerned. Um, Okay, so let me bring this up right here. This is new information according to Trump. Everyone seems interested in Trump. Right here, this is one of the witnesses. They said, "Did you ever see Donald Trump at Jeffrey's home?" Answer: Not that I can remember. On his island? Not that I can remember. In New Mexico? Not that I can remember. In New York? Not that I can remember. All right, if you could turn to the second page. And so basically, they're saying right there, in that you're seeing on your screen, that Trump was not involved, according to them. Now, the lawyers in this case, the lawyers were asking about Trump. They just, I don't know if they asked about everyone or if they just asked about Trump. I am not. Why are you trying to talk about Trump? Because it's the news, my friend. Don't come after me. I apologize. If you don't like what I'm reporting, you can leave. This is clearing Donald Trump. This is clearing him. What about? It's clearing Donald Trump. So according to this, it is right here. Okay, let me take this off the screen and keep looking here, everybody. Um, there are more than 1,000 pages of these documents, and I am going to continue to look at them and trying to get confirmed information, because I'm not just going to shout out random names. Not going to shout out random names. Now, that Jeffrey Epstein did allegedly told his brother Mark Epstein that if he revealed what he knows about both candidates, the election would have been canceled in 2016. That was earlier today. That was published. Yeah, the website has been crashed. The website crashed, so there is not a solid list of names that's out there. And if all of you would like me to stay live, I'll continue to do that. I am waiting to see. I don't think ChatGPT would be any help, because what would you paste in ChatGPT if you don't know the names? ChatGPT doesn't know, I don't think, what celebrities there are, or what a celebrity is. Maybe it will. I don't know. Look at your screen and do what Sue says. Take a look at your screen right there. Sign up, Google all the names, and make a list, says Vicky. Thank you, everyone, for watching on my. Yeah, no, there's no way to do it. Oh, no, I mean to dump all those 40 documents into ChatGPT and then for it to come out. That's what ChatGPT is for, but it won't work. let me bring up the documents on the screen and show you what we're dealing with for those of you who are upset because the documents are not out. Well, they're out there. The website has crashed. The website with all the documents have crashed. But there's over 1,000 pages involved in this. And I'm going to bring it up on the screen and show you, everybody. Let me see this right here. Okay, take a look at your screen. If you can see this right here, you see this main document, attachment 1, attachment 1 through 40. And each one of these attachments has dozens of documents with it. I'm going to click on attachment 26. And this is just a testimony right here. Sorry, everybody. Testimony that you're reading here. So I don't see any names, but I do see some very disturbing things coming out of this. The link is dead. Yes, the website has crashed. Absolutely, the website has crashed. And I might... Okay, so there's no names that I saw on that attachment right there. Let me go to attachment 25, and let's take a look right here. And law firm. Nothing there. The link that I'm on, let me give that link in the comments. I'll put that link in the comments, everybody. For those of you on locals right now, watching on my locals community, let me put that link in the comments. And on locals, they allow me only to go for 3 hours. They only allow me to go for 3 hours on locals. And once again, thank you everyone for joining me. I really appreciate it. Becoming a paid supporter. No, Jimmy Kimmel's name has not been listed. No, not at all. Attachment number 22. Let's look at this right here. You almost need to have a team of like dozens of people to read this. That's what you almost need to have. Okay, that's the wrong thing. I might have to wait until someone comes up with a whole name, a whole list. I'm just one person here, along with my wife. Prince Andrew has been mentioned.
Yeah, I saw it. But it wasn't any.
Okay, let me bring this up on the screen right here. If I can. I don't want to get in trouble by Facebook. On locals, you can pretty much say whatever you want on locals. And that's why I encourage all of you, if you're on locals right now, become a paid supporter. It's only $5 a month. That's it. Okay. Take a look at your screen right there. Can any of you read this? I don't want to say it out loud because it could probably get me in trouble. Sorry. Oh, that's the... Oh, boy. That's it right here. Okay, that is just the Donald Trump thing again. Okay, Wilbur. Yeah, if any of you would like to read it, what you can do, I put that link on the screen for those of you who can read it or want to read it. Go ahead and do that. What I am also going to do, would you like me to email this? If anyone would like this to have me email this to you, I'm going to put a link on the screen right now. It's called Substack. It's called Substack, and that's my newsletter that I have. I'm going to put the link on Substack. Click on that link if you would like to sign up to my Substack account. I'm going to blast out a link with all the names. And it might be best if you just scroll Twitter and see if you see anything. Just do this all the time. This.
Wait, I'm sure once I get farther down. It
seems like the attorney in this case mentioned Donald Trump a lot. or they tried to infer things about Donald. They asked if they met him at Mar-a-Lago. Did she say no? She did not meet him at Mar-a-Lago. So why is the attorney asking about? They asked if Trump met one of the girls at Mar-a-Lago. They asked if Epstein and Maxwell met one of the girls at Mar-a-Lago. Okay, that was what it was about. Because as you know, Mar-a-Lago is a big resort. It's not just Trump's home. Yeah, the lawyers or whatever is trying to infer something, but maybe by asking the questions, indeed. Trying to look at some of your comments right now. If you don't have time, you can. Okay, Donald Trump did not visit. Yeah, that's the information right here. Take a look at your screen, everybody. The attorney just kept asking about Trump, apparently, in this. And according to this witness, Trump had nothing to do with this. So I'm not going to keep talking about that because apparently he didn't. Michael said this is a waste of time. Michael, life doesn't work how you want it to work sometimes, my friend. Let me show you. For those of you who are upset about this, there's 1,000 pages. Okay. There's 1,000 pages. Actually, more than. They put out thousands of pages of court documents. And let me show you what that looks like, because a lot of you may not understand. A lot of you might be joining us for the very first time. Let me share the screen that I have with you. I'm going to bring it up on the screen. This is what it looks like. Okay. Corey just says, page 40 documents a list of individuals that may have relevant information. Virginia Jaffouf, Ghislaine Maxwell, the accused. No, Amy, we don't know, Amy. We don't know. And you really should not assume anything until you know. That's really wrong of you. Okay, that's one of them right there. Let me go to document attachment number 3 and take a look. Attachment number 3. I'm just going to scroll and keep scrolling. And this is basically what you're looking at, is that when someone is on the witness stand. Okay, I can make it bigger. Okay, there you go. Can everyone see that? Okay, what you're looking at is, no, Amy, you don't know. What you're looking at is the testimony in this trial. So just scrolling and scrolling, Amy, I'm not going to argue with people. Okay. No. I'm on Facebook, Locals, and YouTube right now. And I'll explain that. Okay, I'm going to keep scrolling. And if you want to read this, I am not going to read any of this, everyone, because there might be material here that is inappropriate. But I'm just going to scroll this right here. They keep talking about someone, Johanna. I'm not sure who Johanna is. Some of them might be. Okay. Okay, so I am tempted, everyone, just to log off. Yeah, I have said this before. No, the flight logs are not accurate, Leanne. I don't believe that is accurate. I don't believe that is truthful. I think the flight logs. Okay, my wife just found the Prince Andrew information. That's good. So that is confirmed, Prince Andrew. So my wife's going to read that and see what Prince Andrew is all about, or what's going on with him. No, just give me a summary. She doesn't want to say out loud. I'm totally understandable. Okay, I'm going to read what the thing is right here. Maxwell had direct connections to powerful individuals. Okay. Powerful individuals. Epstein forced a woman to have relations with a member of the British royal family. Forced him to? That's what this says. Forced him to. She was a minor in London, New York, Prince Andrew, yeah, and private island in the Virgin Islands. 3 different locations. Wow. Wow. That Jean-Luc Brunel, he was brought in here at this point too. Okay, I'm gonna let my wife keep looking at this there, everybody. Okay, someone says to log off. I'll let everyone vote. Do you want me to log off and come back when we actually have a list? 300 news outlets reporting the list is out. The list is nowhere to be found. Michael, there's a reason, because the list is 1,000 pages, my friend.
Epstein also trafficked Jane Doe for sexual purposes. Many other powerful men, including numerous prominent American politicians, powerful business executives, foreign presidents, a well-known prime minister, and other world leaders.
So let me repeat what my wife just said. Was that a question or was it an answer? Let me see it here.
Very top.
Okay, the very top paragraph. My wife just found this. It says that
talking about this Jane Doe number 3.
Epstein also trafficked a woman for sexual purposes to many other powerful men, including numerous prominent American politicians, powerful business executives, foreign presidents, a well-known prime minister, and world leaders. So Epstein required the woman to describe the events that she had with these men so he could potentially blackmail them. That's according to what was just found right there. So yeah, but these are the documents. What attachment is that? Okay, if you're reading along, attachment number 8 is where my wife is. She's looking right now, right there. Yeah, thank you, MAB. Okay, so I forgot. Do you want me to log off? Or you want me to stay on? What do all of you want me to do? If you're watching on locals, let me go ahead and look at your comments real quick. For those in my locals community, I really appreciate you being here. That means a lot to me. Let me try to see on locals. Okay, everyone says to stay on. Someone says to log off. Most people are saying to stay on, stay live. Okay, because you do what you want. I will do what I want. But I like asking everyone as well. So the Epstein list has come out, and I am waiting for someone to break down. Okay, here we go. Epstein apparently forced a minor to have relations with Harvard law professor Alan Dershowitz. That is according to the documents here.
I'm finding it right now too.
Epstein forced then minor to have relations with former Harvard law professor Alan Dershowitz. This is according to the documents. He has not been charged with anything. Let me bring it up on your screen right now and show this to you. Let me bring it up here. Let me video file. Stop sharing. Bring this. Sorry. This is how it works. It's really weird, this screen. Share screen. Oh, 18? 18. Look at 18. Okay, I'm going to go look at 18. Someone just said to look at 18. Let me look at 18, page 18, or attachment number 18. Thank you, those of you, for joining me. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate it. I'm going to log on to page number 18 right now and take a look. 18 talked about having minor. Okay. Okay, this is page 18. And I'm going to make it bigger on the screen so you can see it. Once again, there may be material that is inappropriate. Correct?
Oh, yeah.
Attachment 18. My wife has patience. I don't have a lot of patience. Yes, children were looked to be harmed, apparently. Lots of children were harmed, according to this. Okay, so this is page 18 right here. And I am looking for names as I scroll here. And if any of you see any names, let me know. Let me know as well. Hold on. Oh, no, Turban. That's fine, Turban. Jeffrey Epstein. Alan Dershowitz. We're hearing a lot about Alan Dershowitz in page 18. Dershowitz came pretty often to Epstein's Florida mansion and got massages while he was there, according to sworn testimony in attachment number 18. Page 10, someone just said. Okay, here is page 10. Okay, here we go. Dershowitz was present at the home of Epstein without his family in the presence of young girls. Fifth Amendment rights to remain silent. Epstein's co-conspirators. They didn't answer any questions. Refusals by Epstein to discuss Dershowitz's involvement. He invoked his Fifth Amendment right. Okay, page 10. I am on page 10 right now. David Copperfield. Okay, my wife's reading some of it. David Copperfield, the magician, had a dinner allegedly at Epstein's house. David Copperfield was at a dinner with Epstein or at his house. That doesn't mean he did anything wrong. Okay. Page 3 and 18. Okay, page 3. Yeah, that's going viral. The Clinton liking him young thing. That's a big deal. That's been going all over the internet right now. Okay, so new information. Billionaire Hyatt Hotel Executive Chairman Thomas Pritzker has been identified in Epstein documents allegedly involved in activities with Epstein's victims. How many times have you had relations with Pritzker? I believe I was with Tom once, someone just said. So the billionaire Hyatt Hotels executive, Thomas Pritzker, has been named in this document. Governor Bill, as how? Governor Bill Richardson has been listed. He is no longer the governor of New Mexico, I believe. They were visiting a ranch in New Mexico, and our former governor, what's his name? Bill Richardson was at a dinner with them. Okay. That's all my wife has so far right there. Okay. Prince Andrew, yes, for sure. We got that. Yeah, and that was some pretty disturbing stuff. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I'm sorry that I can't give you just a list of the names. Witnesses say she was instructed by Ghislaine Maxwell to take a photo with Prince Andrew. Maxwell allegedly pulled out a puppet with a tag on it that said Prince Andrew.
Look, it's all blacked out.
Let me show them. I don't know if any of you can see this right here. Let me bring up myself full screen. Let's take a look. Take a look at, it's hard to see. Oh, hold on.
There you go.
Yeah, you can see where it's blacked out. That is one page, everybody. That is one page right there. It's all blacked out. What was it about? Do we know what it was getting to? Okay, they blocked out the girl's entire testimony right there. Now, there were two people whose names were not being released because the judge had blocked their names from being released at this point. They could be released at another point. But right now, maybe that's what that is, part of that testimony. Yeah, so we're starting to get the names coming out. Bill Richardson, former governor of New Mexico, had dinner at okay, here we go. Bill Clinton is mentioned at least 50 times in the filings. Bill Clinton is mentioned at least 50 times. Okay, sorry everyone, just trying to bring up the information here. Another paragraph that is blacked out. Sorry, everyone. My producer is here. She's looking through the documents. I'm looking through the documents as well. Epstein list documents show Jeffrey Epstein tried to make victims have his babies. This is one disturbing individual. Yes, Glenn Dublin. Glenn Dublin's name has come up in these documents. I'm going to try to see what TikTok's doing with this, because I'm really worried about TikTok to do a video on there, because they take you down if you say the wrong thing. The last page, Kim Joseph. What do you mean the last page? The last page of what? The last page of the documents? Let me go. The very last page. Let's go to the last page. Attachment 40. Okay, I am on attachment 40 right now. Oh, okay. This could have addresses or the names of people. Okay, let's bring this up. Page 40. Large list of names starts at page 926. Page 926. Page 926. What document is that? What document is that? Okay, these are the names. Let me just Ghislaine Maxwell. Some of these are lawyers. Let me just scroll these names and see. Okay, this has been blocked out right here. This name's has been blocked out. That name has been blocked out, so we don't know who that is. Okay, there are a lot of young girls, possibly victims. So yeah, I'm not going to say some of the names. The list on the doc 40 doesn't have Bill Clinton on there. Look, okay. Alan Dershowitz name listed right there. Another name. Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein, of course. Louis Freeh's name. He was a former director of the FBI, I believe. His name is listed because he may have knowledge concerning travel of Bill Clinton. So it's not believing that he was involved in this. Yeah, there was an email address for an FBI agent in there. I wonder if they. Yeah, they're talking about going to Trump's casino. Okay. Okay. So these are the names that are involved possibly here. No, another name that has been blacked out on this list. For those of you who are watching on my locals page, thank you, everybody. Thank you for watching. No worries about being censored. Yeah, if you're worried about being censored, you need to be on my locals community. If you're watching right now, and I'm speaking to all of you, I quit my job in the mainstream media because I was fed up with the narratives. I worked in it for 25 years and I was fed up. So I quit. I quit my high paying job and did my own independent journalism now. And that's what I'm doing. But I need your help to get this moving. I have a show on Sunday and Thursday, and I post every day on this locals platform. There's no censorship on locals. So become a locals paid subscriber. If you are able to become one, $5 a month. You can quit at any time. Give it a shot. I really appreciate it. You just have to click down there where it says comment. You can click down there and become a paid supporter. Let's continue with the names. Apologize. Let's keep going here. Brett Jaffe. Brett Jaffe. I'm not sure who Brett Jaffe is. Let me look at Brett Jaffe. Let me find who that is. Hold on. Brett Jaffe. That is a lawyer. Okay, I am going to make another TikTok video real quick, everyone, and let people know what's going on. So stick with me here. Hold on. Hello, everyone. This is Dave Bondy. The Epstein list has been released. Now, I do want to tell everyone that just because the list has been released, that does not mean these people have been charged with any crime or have done any wrongdoing. This is a list of names of individuals who have been named in this lawsuit. The names that are coming out, reported by several organizations, include Bill Clinton, Prince Andrew, Alan Dershowitz. I'm still going through all of the names. So if you could go to my locals community, go to my link in my TikTok bio. And if you go to there, I am live right now on locals, and you can watch as I report much more about this. Thank you, everyone, for watching. This is a news story. Okay, that was my TikTok account. Sorry, having to do on locals. Let's go through the names here. Stan. Oh, let me click a link, everybody. davebondi.locals.com/support. Hey, Stan, I just put a link up on the screen. Stan, can you click that link? Click that link right there. Locals. Basically, let me explain it real quick. Locals, think of Facebook. Imagine Facebook with no censorship. That's what Locals is. And I'm on there, and I post all of my exclusive stuff there. Let me keep scrolling. I apologize. These are some of the names that are on here. Some of these people are attorneys. We have seen some other names, and we've seen some blacked out names like that as well. Governor Newsom, I did not see that on there as well. Have you seen that? And who's Joe Pagano? Is that an actor? No, the flight logs, I don't know if the flight logs are real. The Jeffrey Epstein documents have been released, period. The people named are innocent until proven guilty, period. Hashtag Epstein, hashtag Jeffrey Epstein, hashtag news story, hashtag news headlines, hashtag breaking news. Yeah, I'm trying to multitask. I apologize, everybody. A football coach. Oh, football coach. Okay, let me keep scrolling. Joe Pagano. Joe Pagano. He is a football coach. Let me see. My dog wants to show up. Oh, Joe Pagano is an actor or actress. Actor, I guess. Oh, hello. The dog wanted to say hi, everybody. Many of them are lookalikes and have been dealt with already. Okay, I'm just scrolling all these names here. Bill Richardson, there we go. Mr. Richardson may have knowledge concerning plaintiffs' false claims against defendants. Once again, naming these individuals. This is court documents right here, and it does not mean that they are been involved in anything, honestly, or that they are guilty of anything. Or Sawyer may have knowledge concerning. So some of these people are just witnesses. Some of these people are witnesses, and they may not even have any direct involvement in this case. So I'm just going to keep scrolling here. These are the names of people that have been mentioned in this. And some of these people are like worked at a jail or they worked in the kitchen. Andrew Albert Christian Edwards, Duke of York. Okay. Well, there we go. That was mentioned. That one right there. We know the Duke of York. I have not seen Bill Gates' name at all. Someone mentioning that. What? Some sick stuff? My wife's actually reading the documents, so some very disturbing stuff indeed here. Go to attachments. Turban. What? Go to attachments. Whole email us of people who sent him emails. Turban. What page? Turban. There's someone named Turban who's watching right now on YouTube, and he just told me to go to. There's apparently email addresses, and I need to know. I skimmed all 40 docs and found these interesting. Okay, I'm not sure. Every page has emails. Okay. I'm not attachment 15. Let me go to attachment 15 right here. Okay. Well, these are emails apparently right here. Let me zoom in. Okay, email from, and then it has names. I'm just going to keep scrolling. And I have no idea. Some of these people are lawyers. I don't know who some of these people are, but it really doesn't say a lot in there. So you do almost need to be a lawyer to look at all of this. And I'm waiting for documents to come out that somewhere that will have an entire list. No, they're not going to release a flight log, most likely. Thank you, Shelly, for being a new subscriber. I really appreciate it. Yeah, locals, you can say whatever you want. I appreciate that. Hold on here. I'm going to try to get other people over from TikTok right now. Disturbing? Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Dave Bondy. I have the very latest on the Epstein list, if you would call it, the documents. Go ahead and click on my bio. I have a link in my bio called Locals. Click on that, and it will take you to where I am live right now. Okay. The Epstein documentation from a lawsuit has been released, period. Hashtag news story, hashtag news headlines. Okay, page 10 of document 28 says that Clinton spent time with young girls. Someone just wrote. Let me put it back up on the screen here. This is not about Hunter Biden. I'm sorry, I apologize. Hunter Biden's name has not been mentioned, by the way. But these are all the documents right here. If you take a look and see, that is the guy we're talking about. That is the horrible, horrible individual right there. And these are just some of the attachments, the document. There's 40 pages involved in this. Actually, there's 1,000 pages, but there's 40 documents that are involved, and it's very disturbing. Some of the stuff reading that I can't read on here, I can't read it out publicly because on locals I can say whatever I want on locals, but I cannot say. Someone just said Stephen Hawking. Hold on, let me read this. David Copperfield did magic tricks at dinner, apparently. So yeah, David Copperfield is the other name. Let me put a link. Hold on here, everybody. Give me a minute. I'm gonna write up something real quick, and I'm gonna put it out on my locals community for you. Stick with me. My wife is right beside me, and she is looking up all the documents and trying to read them. So there's a lot of disturbing material in them. This is really a tragic case. You know, it's a really tragic case of um, a horrible, horrible man doing horrible things. Okay, I'm trying to get the link with all the information out for everybody. Oh, my wife just found the name of Frederick Fakai. He has a hair product line, and he probably has a lot of money as well. Epstein was asking a girl if they could find girls for him. Yeah. Oh, the girl asked, wait, Jeffrey Epstein asked the girl to have a baby for him? This is one sick individual, and he asked more than once. We are dealing with a very, very sick individual. I think we all knew that. I don't know if any of you saw. Have any of you seen the documentary? involving Epstein. For those of you who are joining me on my locals community, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Those of you are probably from a lot of you joining from TikTok. Let me open one of the documents, page 10. It's 21, exhibit part 2. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, I don't want to get too in depth right here, but what I am going to do is put this out in an email blast to everyone. I'm gonna. Are all of you signed up to my free newsletter? I don't know if any of you know this, but I have a free newsletter that goes out every morning at 7 a.m. Of the stories the media is not covering. Because I used to work in the media, so I know when the media is not covering stuff. I'm gonna blast that out real quick to the people on my newsletter, and then I will let all of you know how to become a supporter. So, and then let me list the names again, the names we are hearing tonight that are coming out from this list. And I appreciate all of you for being here. Okay, hold on. Yeah, David Copperfield's name was mentioned. David Copperfield was mentioned. He apparently had dinner. He allegedly knew that Epstein had young girls around. Um, okay, the Pope has been mentioned apparently. Ghislaine was not topless in a photo with the Pope. Okay, let me bring this up on the screen right here. I don't know what the heck this is about, but this is just coming up now involving the Pope. And once again, if you are watching on my locals community, click down there. There should be an area down there where you can click and become a paid supporter. Help with my independent journalism because I'm really trying to, help tell the stories that the media is not telling. Let me bring up the Pope thing for you. Hold on. Let me find that here. And I apologize that I'm looking all over the place. I have 3 different monitors, everybody, that I'm looking at and looking at in different directions. Let me see. Where are we here? Okay, here we go. This was testimony, and Miss Menninger, whoever she is, it says Ghislaine was not topless in a photo with the Pope, just so I'm clear. Correct. I just want to make sure we get that record really clear. So you recall their photos being everywhere. Couple sticking out in your brain being topless? Yes. Why did the attorney ask about the Pope? I have absolutely no idea. No idea whatsoever. But that is just more of the information that's continuing to come out, leaking out little by little. Okay, and it looking like Al Gore. Hold on here. Here we go. In the questioning, did you ever see Al Gore on the island? And the answer was no. Did you ever see his wife Tipper Gore on the island? No. That's according to some of the testimony right here. So that just coming out just a short time ago. I'm trying to. Al Gore not involved. Donald Trump has been cleared. Al Gore has been cleared. And when I say cleared, I really don't mean cleared. I mean that according to this documentation, that there was no Trudeau. No, I don't know anything about Trudeau. Melissa, hello, Melissa. How you doing? Jordan, nothing probably will come of it, Jordan. You're probably right. Absolutely. Yeah, and here's the thing. For those of you who are watching right now, this is not really a um it's not a it's not a list. It's not the client list. That's not what this is. Basically, this is paperwork from a lawsuit, a civil lawsuit, and it's naming people that had interaction maybe in some way with the case. Some of the people may have just been a witness or something like that. And in other instances, there was a lot more. For example, the Prince Andrew stuff. My wife read that. It went into bad details? It went into very bad graphic details. Um, okay. So no, I don't know. Not a lot of names. It's not what a lot of you expected. There's a lot of names of attorneys, people that worked at Mar-a-Lago, and things like people that work for Epstein. That's a lot of what this is about. It's and a lot of the young girls are named too. So that's why I'm trying not to put this on the screen for a lot of the young girls. Melissa, I'm not sure what you're asking as well. Thank you for those of you who are just joining us on our locals community. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I'm Dave Bondy. I'm an independent journalist. I quit my job in the mainstream media to go independent, and I want all of you to be here because I'm giving you the real information. If Jordan has it right. Jordan is saying, one of our lifelong followers, Jordan, we love you, buddy. Jordan says, just because people hung out with the guy doesn't mean the people partook in acts. If they did, it wouldn't be proven until someone's speaking up. Absolutely. For example, if there was, some of these names could be, cooks or waitresses or someone like that. So these names are not necessarily all going to be, celebrities or something. Now, there has been some big names that have come out with this, but most of the names that have been released are names that we already knew. Gamer girl, you might be right about that. So the point is, and I'll ask my wife, she's been reading the documents. Gamer girl says, but some of these people knew what was going on, possibly. Yeah. So my wife's been looking over the documents, and it's true. You are right about that some of these people knew what was going on. And I do find that absolutely disgusting that someone knew what was going on and did not tell the authorities. Something like that happened when I covered the Jerry Sandusky trial in Penn State. And when I covered that, there were so many people that covered up for Jerry Sandusky, including Joe Paterno. And he was never charged with anything, but was he doing the proper thing? Some would say absolutely not. So, let me keep looking. I don't know if we're going to get any other big names. The big story to come of this is that Bill Clinton's name was mentioned 50 times in this. David Copperfield's name was mentioned as well. And let me see if I can bring this. Okay, I'm going to bring this up on the screen right now. I think I can do this. If you are watching on locals right now, thank you for watching on locals, because if you are a local subscriber, you are allowed pretty much to say whatever you want with no censorship. That's what locals is all about. And if you're not a local subscriber, click the link down there so you can become a local subscriber. And you're doing that, you're supporting my independent journalism. And that would really mean a lot to me, and I would really appreciate it. Let me bring this up on the screen real quick. This is what my wife may have already read. Maxwell called Johanna and the other girls her children when they were on a trip to the U.S. U.S. Virgin Islands. This is probably what you read. David Copperfield was at dinner at Epstein's, and there was another girl present who looked young. And Johanna asked what school she went to. Johanna did not recognize the school name as being a college and said it possibly was a high school. Copperfield questioned me as if I was aware the girls were getting paid to find other girls. Johanna testified she heard Jeffrey call someone to try to find girls in Hawaii to send over to Frederick Fakai. And Frederick Fakai is owns a line of hair care products. And then Johanna testified that Jeffrey told her Clinton likes them young, referring to girls. That's the documents, what you're seeing right there. So that is just part of it right there, everybody. It doesn't look like we're going to get any maybe names that we really didn't know about. Someone is just bringing up Al Gore, but it looks like Al Gore was not involved, or even mentioned, or he was maybe mentioned in these documents. Actually, hold on here. Okay, let me hold on, everybody. Let me do a search. Control F. Don't you love it when the Control F doesn't work? Yeah, my locals community. If you're watching on Facebook right now, davebondi.locals.com/support. I just put a link on the screen right now. So if you can click that link, everybody, that will take you to my locals page to support my independent journalism. It's $5 a month. You can quit at any time. I saw David Copperfield at the Fox Theater, says Jordan. I saw him too when I was like 7 years old at the Fox Theater. Someone on locals is asking, what about Oprah, Robert Downey Jr., Madonna, Tom Hanks? None of those names have showed up in this document at all. Okay, Al Gore's name has been mentioned, but it is mentioned as if it's saying he was not there, that he had nothing to do with this. But it sounds like the attorneys in this case just asked a lot of questions and just asked, like, was this person there? Was that person there? So, yeah, let me keep looking. And this is really bad. The internet is really bad at times because there's people saying, "Oh, Al Gore is in trouble." Al Gore, according to this documentation, had nothing to do with this. And I am a journalist. I am not about making stuff up. And I do want to say, and I've been saying it all night long, that the people named in this release have not been charged with any crimes. They are not guilty of anything. They are just part of a lawsuit that has been named. These individuals named in a civil lawsuit, and experts say that there most likely will not be charged with anything. Jason just says, I heard Bill Gates has been mentioned. I have not seen that name. My wife has not seen that name either. Bill Clinton's name comes up. Yeah, the Pope. My wife just saw the Pope's name. Hold on. Stephen Hawking. Oh, boy. Okay, in one of the emails from Jeffrey Epstein, I think it's his email account. I'm going to bring this up on the screen right now, and I'm not going to read it because we're live on Facebook, and Facebook will take me down if I read this. But we are on locals, and for those of you who are on locals, I wish I couldn't even help my local podcast. Melissa, that's fine, Melissa. That's fine. Dude, you're way off. If you have to heard these names, you are clueless. Mackie says I'm clueless. Sorry, Mackie.
Okay. She said she spoke about she was massaging Epstein, and you'd be on the phone and say that he was talking to Leonardo DiCaprio.
Wife was just saying that one of the witnesses, and take a look at your screen, read that close, everyone. Hold that thought. This is about the new version in the Virgin Islands that Stephen Hawking. Okay, this is according to a document. I want you to read this. I'm not going to read it out loud. If you can take a close look, because I'm not going to read this. Facebook will take me down. It's involving Stephen Hawking, and yeah, take a look right there. So I'm not going to read it. For those of you on locals, I apologize. We may end this Facebook feed and go over to locals in just a little bit. You know what? I think if I can do that, possibly, yeah, we're going to do that. I'm going to give the 5-minute warning, everybody, and then we're going to go over to locals. Probably a good idea because there's a lot on here that I really can't say on Facebook. So I'm going to put a link on here to locals. You can be, I'm going to put the free link as well. You can be a free subscriber as well. So click that link on the screen. In 5 minutes, we're going to go off Facebook. We're going to go over to locals, everybody. Okay, what my wife was saying, that there was a woman or a girl who testified that she was giving Jeffrey Epstein a massage. And during that, he was on the phone allegedly talking to Leonardo DiCaprio. And another time it was Kate Blanchett. Another time it was Bruce Willis. And this is all alleged. This is alleged. Okay. Okay. So just because those names are mentioned doesn't mean they had anything to do with anything. It just means that the woman, okay, the witness, according to my wife, she's looking over the documents here. The witness said that she may have seen a senator from Maine, but they blacked out the name of who that may have been. But that is she doesn't recall. So not necessarily that that is absolutely true or not. We don't know. We just don't know. This is where people are coming up with all those names. So it's really important for all of you. And I know some of you may not like this, and I don't really care, but my job is to give you the real information. And the okay, so it sounds like the lawyers would bring up lots of names, right? And that's why then Al Gore, no. Okay, this is just one girl they're asking, and there's many other girls. So, yeah, what I have on the screen right there, that was just one of the documents. And we are going to switch over to locals in just a couple minutes, everybody. For those of you who are on Shelly, I will do that when I get on my locals. And I hate to do this, everybody, but there is a lot of graphic material that I cannot talk about here on Facebook or on YouTube. We are going to switch over to locals. I am live on locals right now, but we are going to end our live coverage on Facebook and YouTube, and we're going to go over to locals. I'll tell you about locals really quick. I know you're sick of this by now, but locals is just like Facebook, but there's no censorship, there's no algorithm. I have a show on locals on Sunday and Thursday. I have exclusive content every day, stories that Facebook and TikTok won't allow me to put out. So that's what I do. So in 2 minutes, we're going to end this and go over to locals. Let me put the locals link on the screen again, everybody, and click that link. You can sign up really quick, and then you can continue watching. I'll continue to be live. You do need to create an account. You can do it for free, but I ask if you become a paid supporter. So the lawyer in this case, the lawyer in this case, I think, asked the who was a victim, apparently the woman, if she had, she's a massage therapist. That
Yes, because she strictly was a massage therapist.
she was a therapist. Okay, that's what we got. Okay, Ronald, we are going to end our coverage right now on Facebook. I appreciate all of you for being here. We're going to end our coverage on YouTube, and I ask all of you to go over to my locals page where we are going to be live. Once again, I will put the link on the screen right there. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I will see you over on locals. Hold on. Hello, everyone.